Today we have a new video for you. It's from the Danish Death Metal band Asinhell. So coming up. Welcome to my channel. I'm Leonite and today we have a new cool video for you. We're going to talk about the Danish band Asinhell and a very new video, the Desert Doom. This is the third song from this Danish band Asinhell, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. But a little bit fun facts now. We're outside finally, because we've been inside about three or 4 weeks now, because it had rained too much. But now finally we can see a little bit of the sun. So then we move out. So I took the studio outside. We're going to talk about this new group and this band, because the frontman here, Mr. Michael Poulsen, first. He's very known from the Danish group VOLBEAT, very rock pop metalist, and it's very different from what can I say, from Asinhell, because Asinhell is death metal and VOLBEAT, well, that's more like pop, hard rock. It's a very mix of many things. I really not get to understand quite what kind of music they're really playing. VOLBEAT, well, they sell out the stadium. So it's very cool that the front guy Michael, he wanted to try some death metal. That's a reason for that. More behind this is not new to him, because back in the 90s he played in the band Dominus. That's very cool, but that was very old school death metal. But the first time I saw this name Asinhell, I was a little bit surprised, or maybe, well, I read a little bit wrong, because I thought it said Alice in Hell, the very classic song and album from the Canadian thrashers Annihilator, but it was Asinhell, and they write it together in one name. So it's very funny, that one. But it was a very cool one. And back to the death metal stuff on this new album from Mr. Mike Poulsen, Desert Storm. Well, that's the third video and song from the album, the upcoming album. He released 2 videos before this one, 2 songs. That was The Fall of the Loyal Warrior. That was a video too. Very cool, very dark, very... Yeah, I really like the style on it. But also Island of the Dead Man. This is really cool death metal. It's old school death metal with cool, hard, harsh vocal on it. I really like this style because it reminds me very much about the old school, and that's what he also did back in the mid-80s when he released some albums with Dominus. So I want you to listen to this one because it's a very good one. As you saw, this is a lyric video. So first time I put it on, I wanted to make a reaction video, a first time reaction video on it, but because it was only lyrics here and nothing else, well, I cut it out because it wouldn't be too good. I started to make it, but it's very difficult to just make a reaction video or review directly when it's only lyrics. Many lyrics videos are very good today. They have some options with, you see the singer and you see some of the band, and they have some animation or some video, but here was absolutely nothing. It was only lyrics. There's nothing wrong with that, but to make a reaction video or review about it, it's a little bit difficult and maybe not so engaging for you guys. But the song, it's very good. I really like it. It's very hard. It's very, what can I say, very old school, this one. And the riffs are very cool. Sometimes, well, in the riffs here and also in the voice of the Grewe, the singer, I feel a little bit vibes from some Exodus, a little more modern Exodus in this one. And that's what Mr. Poulsen also wanted with this band, because the name of the album, Impii Hora, it's from some kind of a hymn to his old favorites bands in this death metal genre. He wrote this album alongside when he also wrote the VOLBEAT album that was released in 21, Servant of the Mind. But when he wanted to do some more back to the roots again with the death metal, well, he didn't want to front the band. So it's a good choice because the growler here is, and well, the voices here, the Mr. Grewe, I think it's a German if I'm not mistaken here, is doing a very good job, and that's also make me feel a little bit similar to Exodus on that side. And we can also see that in the cover on the album Impii Hora. I will have 10 tracks from the released on the Metal Blaze Records. Very cool label, that one, very old one too. You can see here on the cover it's very dark and it's very easy, much black and white. For me from Norway, it felt like this was some kind of a black metal album, but it's really cool death metal. And you can also see that in the video they made, especially Fall of the Loyal Warrior. It's very dark, black and white, not much color, so it's the theme here is very good. Very I don't want to say cheap, but very different from the modern stuff, very much blood and colorful and everything. And if you want some more cool death metal, I can recommend you this one. It's very good, and also this one will be very fine for you. And until next time, stay cool, stay safe, stay metal, and always rock on.